From our Chicago studios, this is the Muslim News on Muslim Network TV. Assalamu alaikum, I'm Samana Siddiqui. Our top story tonight. Palestinians took a seat among member states at the UN General Assembly on Tuesday. It is a new right accorded to the Palestinian Authority's delegation, despite it not being a full member of the body. In May, an overwhelming majority of the General Assembly asserted that Palestinians deserved full membership. The General Assembly granted the delegation certain new rights in a resolution which still excludes it from being able to vote or be a member of the Security Council. Israeli envoys decried May's decision, calling it a reward for terrorism. Israel has killed 18 Palestinians in its bombing of a UN-run school housing more than 5,000 displaced civilians in central Gaza. The Palestinian Media Office reports that the strike on Wednesday also killed some staff members of the UN Agency for Palestinian Refugees, or UNRWA. The Palestinian Civil Defense said several children and women were among the victims in the attack that targeted the Al-Jaouni school in the Nusayrat refugee camp. The attack was the fifth by the Israeli army against the school since October 7th, amid Israel's ongoing war on Gaza. Palestinian officials say it is the 47th massacre to have been committed by the Israeli army in the Nusayrat refugee camp. As many as 250,000 people live in the camp. As well, more than 18 schools and shelter centers have been attacked in Nusayrat since last October. Last month, at least 100 victims were killed and dozens injured in an Israeli strike on the Al-Tabi'in school in Gaza City, where more than 6,000 displaced people had been sheltering. The parents of Rachel Corrie are urging an independent investigation into the killing of Eygi, a Turkish-American activist killed by the Israeli army last week. Eygi was fatally shot in the head by an Israeli Defense Force, or IDF, sniper during a protest in Beita against illegal Israeli settlements. Eyewitnesses say the shooting was deliberate. However, IDF officials claim it was unintentional, citing chaotic conditions. The tragedy echoes the death of Rachel Corrie, a 23-year-old American woman who was crushed to death by an Israeli army bulldozer in 2003. She was killed while protesting Israel's demolition of Palestinian homes in Gaza. The Corrie family, still grieving, says it finds Eygi's death painfully reminiscent. U.S. officials have faced criticism for downplaying Eygi's killing with no expected investigation. Human rights advocates are demanding accountability as similar cases of American deaths by Israeli forces remain unresolved. Craig Corrie, Rachel Corrie's father, has expressed frustration with the State Department's ongoing efforts to investigate, saying the U.S. is reluctant to challenge Israel. A number of student and social justice organizations are calling for an investigation into the University of Georgia. The plaintiffs allege that the school practices extreme differential treatment of Palestinian, Arab, Muslim students and others advocating for Palestinians. They have filed a Title VI federal civil rights complaint with the U.S. Department of Education's Office for Civil Rights. The complaint alleges that the University of Georgia actions violate Title VI of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. The complaint also details how University President Jer Moorhead and administrators repeatedly ignored meeting requests from students when they complained of threats to their physical safety. Ohio governor slams Trump's pet-eating rumors as baseless. Details after the break, so stay tuned and we'll be right back. Welcome back. Ohio Governor Mike DeWine has come out in support of local officials who have debunked controversial claims made by Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump. At a recent event in Springfield, DeWine dismissed Trump's allegations, repeated on national television, that Haitian migrants are eating pets in the city. The governor said the city manager and the mayor have found no credible evidence of these claims. Fact-checkers and officials have reaffirmed the baseless nature of these rumors. Trump was fact-checked in real time by debate moderator David Muir, who reiterated the officials' denials, but he insisted that people on television are making the claims. Democratic presidential nominee Kamala Harris says Trump's extreme lies are one of the reasons why in this election she has received the endorsement of 200 Republicans. In related news, despite denials by Springfield, Ohio officials, the Arizona Republican Party has put up billboards around Phoenix with the message, "Eat less kittens." The party is running with Donald Trump's false claim that Haitian immigrants in Springfield, Ohio, are stealing people's pets and eating them. The billboards feature kittens in cow costumes and look very similar to fast food chain Chick-fil-A's signature billboards. A Chick-fil-A spokesperson said the company did not give the Arizona GOP permission to use its branding style for the billboards. Springfield, Ohio resident Nathan Clark is condemning GOP presidential candidate Donald Trump's campaign and other Republicans for exploiting the tragic death of his son Aiden to spread hate. Aiden died in August 2023 when a Haitian immigrant accidentally crashed into his school bus. The tragedy was recently used in anti-immigrant rhetoric by Trump's campaign. Clark, addressing the Springfield, Ohio City Commission, criticized these actions as morally bankrupt, highlighting that his son's death was wrongly leveraged for political gain. Clark also called out GOP vice presidential candidate Senator J.D. Vance and others who have propagated false claims about Haitian immigrants. He urged politicians to cease using his son's memory for divisive purposes, emphasizing that true honor lies in embracing and understanding diverse communities. Clark's emotional message is calling for an end to hate and a focus on unity and compassion. Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies tumbled following Tuesday's presidential debate between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. The candidates' exchange failed to address or support crypto policies, leaving investors unimpressed. Bitcoin, the leading cryptocurrency, traded just above $57,000 after dipping to $56,200. Ethereum also fell, trading at $2,340 after dropping to $2,310. The total crypto market saw a minor 0.1% loss. This decline follows Bitcoin's peak at $69,992 in late July, when Trump had promised to make the U.S. a crypto powerhouse. However, fears of a recession that began in August have caused a significant drop in cryptocurrency values. The death toll from a boat carrying migrants that capsized off of Senegal's coast rose to 26 following the discovery of 17 more bodies. The wooden boat was carrying more than 100 illegal immigrants from the Senegalese town of Mbour when it sank after only 2.5 miles on Sunday. The Senegalese Navy said in a post on X that they discovered 26 bodies from this shipwreck. The West African country's coasts are regularly used by African migrants heading to the Spanish Canary Islands, one of the main destinations for people trying to reach Europe. Despite recent attempts by Russia to interfere in the U.S. presidential election by using artificial intelligence, American officials say its impact is overstated. Russian operatives employed AI to create deceptive ads and content aimed at manipulating American voters, according to a number of reports. FBI Director Christopher Wray and cybersecurity official Kate Conley assert that while AI worsens existing threats, it has not introduced unprecedented risks. Past incidents like misleading robocalls have been addressed, and measures are in place to fight these threats. Analysts also say that while countries like Russia, Iran, and China are using AI, they're also facing challenges in fully putting these tools in place. They also note that there is overall agreement that AI has not drastically altered the American electoral landscape as some feared. That's all from our Chicago studios. Thank you for watching Muslim News. We are a community channel dedicated to bringing you news you can trust. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment on what you thought of today's coverage. Thank you. You can donate now by visiting muslimnetwork.tv/donate. For more content, keep watching Muslim Network TV. Salam.